What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here. Delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. This is Beta Ray Bill from 2021. Yes, a modern comic. I don't do a ton of current year comics, but this was for a comic book reading club I'm actually in, so this was somebody else's pick. And, it wasn't too bad to get this on Amazon, so I did. And this is the character from Walt Simonson's run, where it's this alien character who was worthy of the Thor's hammer, and he got his own hammer at the end of it. And, he's still hanging around the universe. I don't know anything about what's going on in the current year Thor stuff, so they kind of touch on it a little bit. But the art's by Daniel Warren Johnson, and he actually does the writing also. And it's interesting. I mean, it starts out, it's got an art style that's like a grittier indie art style, which works with the story all right. I mean, it's got a lot of background detail and cool things like that, but I'm just not a huge fan of this art style. I just think nothing looks very pretty over the course of this. And so it starts out like Asgard's being invaded, and Thor's actually the king of Asgard right now. Odin's off somewhere else. What's his name? Beta Ray Bill is like trying to help defend Asgard, and he kind of fails at that. So he kind of feels lousy. And then he tries to go bang Sif, and then Sif's like, "You're ugly. I'm dead serious." And that's the end of that. She kind of kicks him out of the bedroom because of that. And then he kind of mopes around like an emo kid. So that's like, really kind of a lame thing. I don't love the moping around like an emo kid and whining as a hero and all that. I do like that he has a giant spaceship. There's some cool parts of this, but like the tone that was set. Like, I do love this spaceship. That's cool. That's cool art too. But I don't like and this is actually really cool art. You see the innards of the spaceship here, very Jack Kirby-esque for this double page spread. But he's trying to get his, I guess he can convert back into a less ugly-ish alien in some ways if he had his sword or his hammer rather, and he doesn't actually have it. And so he goes to a bar and drinks and is sad and mopes. And it turns out like the Searcher has this like sword Twilight, which has been featured in Thor before, and the Searcher is the evil being that destroyed his people a long time back, so he has to bust into that guy's realm in order to get that sword, so he can get a prettier face, so he can stop being so emo. So, not a bad plot line. I mean, he has to bust into this scary realm. He has a team of adventurers with him. It's very cosmic looking and cool on that front. And they eventually do. I do like some of the space art and stuff like that. So I mean, there's some decent stuff to it, but again, it just comes back to the character's so emo. I just want to slap him upside the head over the course of this. You get some fun stuff too, though. So there's good and bad. This is kind of a mixed bag for me all the way around. And they finally do eventually bust into the realm. Of course, look at the giant squid. Cool stuff again. I like cool stuff. I like pulpy stuff. Is what it is. And they eventually do, over the course of things, here's a big battle outside, get the sword, of course, and triumph. But he finds at the end it just like doesn't make him happy, doesn't make him fulfilled, even though he totally did a really awesome heroic thing. And that's kind of sad to me. It just like ruined the hero's journey almost. So this has a lot of that sort of like nihilistic modern year tropes to it, where like the heroism doesn't actually accomplish anything, doesn't make him feel better about himself. It doesn't do anything like that, but it does have a bunch of cool pulpy things too. It's got like the giant sword, it's got the cool starship, it's got lots of cool looking battles in it. I do like that Pip the Troll's in there. He's a character that I think is underused in the Marvel Universe and is pretty fun. And it's got that like Beta Ray Bill being just super beta. He's Beta Ray Bill. He's not Alpha Ray Bill. And that's kind of lame. So back and forth, it's really just, I don't know, mixed bag for me. But overall, it was a fast-paced read, and there were some cool parts, so I can't complain too much. I'll call it like a 7 out of 10. I call that like my average score. So I'd say this is a very much an average comic. Just good and bad and ugly is what it is. Hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this, and we'll be back soon.